hits and crits. This video is brought to you by Asmodee.
Hi there, it's us again with online circuit pre-season finals. This time we are having grand finale, and today I'm joined by Thomas Nightclub. Oh wait, sorry, I did cut you off a bit.
Oh yeah,
now you can see the full face. Yep, and today we'll be witnessing once again Big Guy against Elmin. So Targaryen mirror that we have already seen in the first, I forgot the name. Yeah, two rounds ago, and yeah, last time Elmin won. It was Here We Stand, and it was really interesting game to watch. And now it's but that's one loss is not enough to get rid of someone here. So because that's double elimination tournament, so we'll be watching this game again, this time with different scenario. So yeah, Thomas, did you see the previous game? From those guys?
Yeah, I didn't watch it live, but I rewatched it on YouTube, and yeah, it's interesting the way this tournament goes, like the final round goes, that we can see it again, and basically Leon has a second chance to win maybe this time, or Elmin will take it all.
Yeah, and prove domination.
Yeah, I think that's actually quite interesting. We normally don't see this in tournaments like with the Swiss system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, interesting situation.
Okay.
To see this game a second time with another scenario, and yeah, maybe see if the players learned something from their first game.
Yep, absolutely.
And how they play differently.
Yeah. So here we can see the list. On the left we have Skahaz, played by Elmin, and on the right we have Big Guy's Khal list. So yeah, last time they played the same list, and I think it's really reasonable, given that it's Targaryen mirror. You don't want to be playing Mother of Dragons. Into those lists. And yeah, what do you think about those lists, Thomas?
I mean, the Drogo list is quite classical, I would say. We saw this a lot. I mean, Drogo was for a long time before MOD got good again, right? He was the number one commander, and I think it's a pretty standard list. Maybe Xaro is newer for this as we see it. And yeah, I mean, it's very mobile. It's full cav. And always a good thing to do. I think the Fortune Seeker in the Outriders is a very nice pick because you get even more possibilities to attack, right? And Skahaz, on the other hand, is a commander that we only see maybe during the last season after he got buffed, right?
Yeah.
And he is really strong, I think. He has really strong cards. Some of them are maybe a bit situational, but all in all, he has good tools to take the punch out of the offensive cavalry of Leon. So it will be interesting to see how this works out.
That's true for sure. So yeah, last time it came down to few hasty decisions made by Leon, which ended up in him getting tied into engagements he didn't really want to be in. And Skahaz actually doing a lot, because usually with that much mobility, you can kind of work around one infantry unit to make it so it never participates in the game. So this is probably one of things that Leon has to watch out for. Like he doesn't want to be staying in combat with Skahaz. And for
you
sure,
really have to sideline this infantry unit, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And also for anyone watching, currently we are live on our Discord channel. But later, if you miss it, this game will be available to watch on Hits and Crits YouTube channel. So if you are watching it on YouTube, we are not live. This game has already happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure if there is much to say about pairings.
I think
Skahaz.
the last game, Leon did a little bit of a premature charge, right? That he failed, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and then he was like in the middle of the fray.
Yep.
So yeah.
It also came the reason why it happened was because he felt too confident with Palisade that was placed there. So basically the situation is here we stand, and between the quadrants we have Palisades placed, which seemed like it would limit Elmin a bit because he cannot rotate that well between the quadrants, and also he put all his forces into single quadrant. But that led to Leon being overconfident and charge blocking his outriders with the Palisade. So when Elmin destroyed the Palisade, he was suddenly quite wide open and just open to being charged by screamers. And yeah, we'll have to see how it goes this time.
Yeah.
And in general, Palisade against more mobile lists seems like interesting choice, I would say. I'm not sure if while playing Skahaz, I would personally want to play Palisades.
Yeah, I mean, he has this unit of outriders, so maybe that was the process there of thinking that if you have a ranged unit, you can kind of hide them behind the palisades, but yeah, not sure.
Yep.
Normally, I would agree if you are against a lot more mobile list, I wouldn't play so many of them.
But this is like the lists aren't that different, but this is for sure interesting matchup thanks to that, because we'll get to see how each player leverages their strengths.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe let's jump over to the game while we finish talking about the sparring. Okay. Okay. Yep. So here. We see the deployment. We have. Yep, it is lame. We have Elmin on top with his Skahaz list. He won the role for deployment, and he started by deploying the Weirwood tree in the middle, and yeah, on the bottom we have Leon, and he answered to this Weirwood tree with his own course file. So yeah, this is really change of situation from last one. Because last time Elmin did place 2 palisades, and I think it was Leon that placed Weirwood trees, and now, yeah, he's placing corpse files. So, why do you think this change happened? Do you think this scenario impacts the terrain placement that much here?
What are we playing? Clash of Kings?
Yes.
Or what?
This is Clash of Kings.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, probably from Elmin's side, he maybe recognized that the Palisades may not be that good for him. So maybe he thinks I just in this 3 objective game mode, I just stand on 2 objectives. So I try to put the Weirwoods down. Maybe that's what he's thinking about.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. If you park Skahaz on center objective, it's really hard to remove him if you play it well.
Yeah, and then he can basically try to cover the other flank and maybe sit on those 2 objectives and have an advantage there. And I think for Leon, I mean he has only Kev, and if I play those rather aggressive Kev lists, you don't want to have a lot in your way, right? You want to have open charge lanes everywhere. So maybe that's why he doesn't go with Palisades as well on his side, just to have more room to play with.
Yeah, that would make sense. We have 6 people currently watching us live. Chat, who do you think is gonna win this one? Do you think Elmin will once again triumph, or do you think this time it will go differently? Let us know what you think. Me personally, I mean, this is hard matchup to predict. Personally, I kinda want Leon to win since, he's a friend of mine, but I for sure hope we'll get interesting game to see here. And how about you? What are your predictions, Thomas?
I mean, it's definitely interesting, right? Because if we look at the motivations of the players, I mean, I can only assume, of course, but for Leon, I mean, he probably thinks, okay, I want to show that I am the one of the best players in the world and not lose again. And for Elmin, on the other hand, he is like, okay, I did this once, I can do it twice, and then take the win of the whole season, of the whole circuit season. So there should be a high motivation on both sides to show off what you can do.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
I'm really not sure who wins here. I mean, Elmin beat Leon once, so obviously he can maybe do it again. So
yeah, Elmin is also a winner of, I think, the biggest TTS, one of the biggest, that's for sure, TTS tournaments that we've had. This is like the second edition of his and Creed's tournament. Was 64 player one, and yeah, he took a win home here. And this was quite interesting tournament, just from the results speaking, because Leon lost to Keijo, then Keijo lost to, I think, someone else, and then this different person lost to Elmin. So like a lot of different matchups going on there.
yeah,
But yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I ever had an occasion to see Elmin play. For sure, not before the preseason started, and now I think he's shown in this preseason that he's not just your casual player.
yeah, he's really up. Yeah, I mean, we recently in the last season, maybe through the circuit as well, we saw a lot of players that were really good and just maybe didn't play for so long, or at least they were new to the online scene. And that's really interesting. I think a really nice development to see that there are players out there that really step up and show us some good skill.
Yeah. So for deployment, we see Leon going just for the middle deployment. So all his units in the middle, he will decide where he goes later, and with screamers on far flanks. And for Elmin, we see a bit of preference for the right side, with Outriders being mostly far to the right, and then with Jorah screamers in the middle, just next to them. Which that makes a lot of sense. You want to have Outriders in range of your tactical repo. Like random plus 3 inches on Outriders really can do a lot. And then we have Screamer Co on the
and if
flank.
If Leon screamers on the right side are bound somehow, then he can just take the objective with the Outriders and shoot from the objective. So yeah, as I said before, he probably wants to like take this side of the battlefield, and so it makes sense that he just deployed like he did.
Yeah.
And if you have full calf, obviously most of the time you just deploy in the middle.
Yeah. So reasonable on both sides. And we see Elmin going first and opening with Xaro 2 bags just to get one of his tokens. Yeah, that's right. I thought the tokens were missing. That's. I mean, it probably makes sense. That's just not the first thing you would think about in this situation. Usually, you want to prioritize horses or letters. But I guess the Xaro tokens really are important for Screamers and Outriders.
But on the other hand, because he is first player, he could probably just take the letters or the horses first, right?
Yeah.
He will probably still get the bags. It's not very probable that Leon will take the bags with his second NCU.
Yeah, that's the case. I did play the Targaryens a bit recently with similar lists, and it's like you really want to have those bags around one. So do you feel? But I'm not sure if you want to give up one of important zones just to get the token. So I guess for Leon it's not really feasible to just go with bugs and give up both horses and letters round one.
Yeah.
Makes
I
sense.
mean, especially because I mean, sure he could do it with Miri and then dish out the tokens. But I mean, Leon doesn't have Xaro, so he isn't looking at the bags a lot.
No,
I think.
both lists have Xaro.
Oh, he has him. Oh,
Yep.
I mean, then maybe I understand where Elmin goes on the bags first. I thought Leon didn't have him. Yeah.
No. Both of them have Xaro and Miri. So yeah. Both of those NCUs did really use this buff they got recently. So Xaro was completely reworked to just give additional attack ranks or remove attack ranks from your opponent, and Miri now just dishes out a lot of tokens. She has done that for a while now, right? I mean,
Yeah, Miri, I think since season 4 she does this.
Yeah.
Not so sure. I think, yeah. And we saw her a lot in the last year.
Yeah.
She's
So
really good.
just Targaryen NCU lineup is looking really nice now. On like a lot of different options to pick from, and like I feel most NCUs can bring something to the table. So at least they have this going for them, while still they lack a reasonable deck. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I played Targaryens actually right now in this ELO tournament as well, and I really like them. I think they are very well rounded at the moment. I mean, sure, the deck isn't one of the best decks in the game, but not every faction can have the best deck, right? So
Yep, that's true.
they have a lot of other things that really speak for them, I think.
You picked Targaryens to ELO tournament, aren't they like best faction now?
Yeah. When I picked them, they were like minus 11, I think. So on place 5, 6, 7, I'm not sure, one of those. Yeah, and then when the tournament started already, they were a bit higher, and during the first week or so, they got up there.
But
Grey Worm is still like minus 5 or minus 4 when I looked it up the last time, so at least I have one commander in there who is in the negative ELO range.
yeah, that's really a shame. I really would like to see Grey Worm be a good commander, but nope, not yet. Maybe next patch. Maybe we'll
But
see.
maybe people don't really play him seriously because I think he isn't bad as a commander. But there are other picks that are more obvious, and so maybe there aren't a lot of people who really go in there. And I want to play Grey Worm really seriously, so I think he could perform a bit better actually because he isn't that bad.
Maybe. It's just.
I mean, the cards are quite good.
I feel he still doesn't bring enough for you to justify bringing cavalry commander. Like, but
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you compare
not
with
infantry commander.
the other commander options, then you would competitively probably go for Skahaz, right, at the moment. If you want an infantry, or maybe Marcellin for the 9 activations.
Yeah. But maybe someday. Okay. So what do we have here? Elmin. We see Elmin just waiting for his chance and going with Skahaz to the middle, so he can later march onto center objective to claim it. But yeah, not much movement otherwise going around. Both players are waiting for their chance, and yeah, it makes sense. You don't want to lose positional game in this matchup.
Yeah.
Just you can lose this pairing probably just based on movement. So yeah, it's really important to place your unit in adequate positions. God, I can't speak today. I'm really sorry to anyone here watching this.
I think it's fine. Don't worry.
We see Baristan being used from from Leon. I guess it's to cancel Takripo.
Probably, yes. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, we have Elmin went first, so Leon will be going first round 2. Interesting to see what his plan for this game will be.
I mean, he obviously can bring his Outriders in range with his last activation this round and then open with a shot, but yeah, they are weakened, so...
Yeah, and then you will be weakened back because we can just assume that Elmin will respond by blocking swords with Miri to give back weaken. So I
Yeah.
don't feel like you are killing a unit with that. And last time
No,
Leon tried...
not with 2 shots. You
Yeah.
need more.
Last time Leon tried shooting into Unsullied, he did like really not a lot of damage.
Mm.
So maybe this. So I don't think he's counting on.
I mean, if I were him, I probably would try to put pressure on the left side because he already has this 2 units there, and
Yeah, I'm surprised
yeah,
he didn't go.
then bring them so that he has more options to shoot, like he's doing now. So I would definitely keep up the option to shoot on these left side screamers.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't move his screamers and Khal more aggressively to the left. I think you would want to move them there, so you limit the movement from opposing screamers, because we can see that Elmin screamers didn't really move much, so they cannot really respond to charges on the left flank. And then the unit next to them is Skahaz, so obviously only way you can turn around is with horses or Swift Reaper. So, but yeah, he seems to be going for more careful approach.
But didn't. It should be Elmin's turn, right? Yeah.
Okay, maybe they're pre-measuring something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also see Leon drawing both Blood of the Dragons early. That's what you want to see, but yeah, the cards still don't. I mean, it's nice to have them, and you can like.
Yeah, and good to have them out of the deck so early, right? And
yeah, he played 5 cards this round. One is lead by example to draw another one, but he will.
Yeah, lead by example to draw. Yeah.
He will be still drawing 2 cards, so yeah. You want to go through your deck to find assault orders as fast as possible. And yeah, Leon picked Weekend and Sundering for his commander, and Armin went with precision and highest attack die value. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Sundering doesn't make much sense on Khal, but you probably just took it to block Unsullied from having it.
Probably, yes. Yeah.
Okay, and we see Warcry being used to put out. Yeah, is panicked on Unsullied. Okay, so maybe he's counting on doing some damage with Outriders then.
Yeah.
Is it even?
I mean, weekend token is always you always have a high variance, right, with the weekend token.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just re-roll the weekend and I don't know, have 2 or 3 hits and then yeah.
Yeah, and with precision it can also like go both ways. I had a game where I was weekend charging with crit blow and rolled like 8 hits, and the opponent forced me to re-roll it, and it went to like 10 hits, and he died in this attack, and I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Which he couldn't die if he didn't use the weekend at all, but those are the issues with. I feel those are a bit of issues with crit blow mechanic. Like you can just get random spikes.
Yeah, sure. Crit blow and precision to an extent as well. It can get very random together with a weakened token.
Oh, okay. We see him going for maneuver and for up hit onto Skahaz.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's actually not stupid, right? To get rid of the weakened token already.
Oh yeah, because yeah. I was wondering why he did that, but he probably didn't have range with just a shift, and this way, yeah, he could reach. So yeah, that makes sense, because then when you open with backs next round, you can just shift back.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. And what do we see here? Just 2 wounds. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, this was really easy to miss opportunity to get a shot. So well done, I would say.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the end of the round. So maybe he's counting on trying to get a kill on Skahaz. If he does some cheap damage, then maybe with Khal charge he can secure a kill. Especially that you can block shield wall with Baristan, and I don't think you are that afraid of set for charge if you are charging with Khal. Or even Screamers.
He could also shoot the Screamers into the flank now, right? If I see that correctly.
Ooh.
Would be interesting too,
But
to
we
really
see
put pressure on that left side.
We see keeping the piece being played by Elmin. So yeah, I guess no shots are happening now. Damn. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen this card
Sense.
come into play actually, but yeah, this card
Yeah,
can
but
be
it's
really
exactly for situations like this, right? It's really nice.
Nice. I wonder if Albin had it earlier, or did he just drew it? But yeah, nice control aspect from Skahaz cards.
Yeah, I mean that's where Skahaz really can shine, right? With if you are close enough with Skahaz to the enemy, and then you can have a lot of control with his cards because he has this short range card on top that gives hits, and yeah.
And we also see Varys Order being used on Buck's claim to heal back the 2 wounds dealt by the first attack. Yeah, nice. So the whole swing that Leon could get from his Sam tempo turn is basically gone. And now, yeah, Ermin gets quite safe shot from his own Outriders.
I mean, what did Leon now actually do with the bags? Nothing, right?
I think he just went there to remove a token. I'm not sure from where.
Yeah.
No, I can't see them removing tokens. So yeah, but yeah, you do want Xara orders. Like you really quickly run out of them once things start to go, bad. Okay, so only 2 wounds from the swords. Because Fortune Seeker heals for 1. Oh god, English is really hard. Don't do English, kids. Yeah. And yeah, now we see Leon activating. Oh, another keeping the piece onto a Baristan activation. So you cannot even move back with Outriders. Damn, Skahaz is really shining though.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean that's what Skahaz really is good in, right? Playing against very offensive lists. I think that's what he is meant to do, to just disrupt enemies that try to play offensively. And you can disrupt the tactics board as well with these cards. I mean, it's a bit lucky that he has both of them, right? But
yeah, so
it is problematic for Leon, I think, with Khal to play into Skahaz. It's not very easy, I think.
Yeah, it for sure does impact this matchup. You just need double Outriders for that. That's a solution for that problem. But, also,
shoot him down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need a stone thrower.
Yeah.
And the scorpion.
We know, Thomas. You play Nightwatch. We know. Okay. And yeah, so we see Baristan on 2 letters. Influence Zora, so no tech repo for Elmin, and then another Swift repo being played to move back with Outriders. Yeah. Perfectly reasonable. So the question is, like, what now? Leon probably just wants to outweight Elmin tempo turn now. And
yeah, he should, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so the question is if Elmin can in any way use tempo round to his advantage. Like, because I don't think just going for 2 points is enough to win this game.
No, probably not.
Oh,
So he needs to do more. But if I were Leon, I wouldn't really look for the engagement now in this round. I would try to wait for next round. Maybe on that left side you can already do something, but he should, in my mind, now should wait for tempo turn. Because he got disrupted so hard now with this Outriders.
yeah,
so he has to,
you are not getting
shifts
hit
back
by
with him.
keeping the piece once again. That's weird.
Yeah.
It seems I can interact with the board. I just put wound on Dothraki Screamers and removed it, so that's probably not intended feature. But yeah, maybe let's not mess with them. What do we see here? Oh, that's Outrider activation and another shot, and we see Xaro token being used to reduce the attack rank from 7 to 4. So yeah, and that's like okay, yeah. I'm not. Oh yeah, so he was shooting Skahaz once again. So we see him just doing 2 wounds.
Not super effective.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you will kill it, right? You have to.
Yeah, but at this pace, I think that takes too long.
Yeah, but I mean.
But I mean, on the other hand, Elmin has to spend resources, right? That he won't have later in the game.
Yeah.
So
just
it's fine.
Whittling down his Xaro and Varys tokens does help. And like, once he wants to claim those objective tokens, he will need to move. And then it's really hard to not give up some charges to Leon. Okay, we have 15 people currently with us watching. Thank you everyone for coming. And yeah, I hope you are having a great time. Or you will have a great time. And if there are any technical issues, please let us know. But I don't think there should be any. Okay. So yeah, and we see Leon going for Crown with Miri to give out more condition tokens. Yeah, that's... Oh, do you remember times when Targaryen didn't generate any condition tokens? That was some time ago.
Yeah, yeah. They had like nothing,
Yeah.
and now they. I mean, only Miri does a lot already, right?
Yes. I mean, do they have a lot aside from her? Like some random from commanders, like, Warcry on Blood Riders or Mark Target on Skahaz. But it does add up, and we can task her.
Yeah, so I just want to say it adds up then. If you put Miri plus a commander who maybe has 1 source of tokens, then. And I mean the Daenerys that removes tokens isn't really played a lot, so in the mirror you probably will see that often, that there are a lot of tokens on both sides.
I mean, I did play against Khaleesi some time ago, and it was actually annoying that on every attack they get rerolls now. And you can just place a lot of bogs and charge through them and don't care.
Yeah.
So,
I in this Grey Worm list that I play in this ELO tournament, I put her out for the other Dany, and I actually regretted it because I didn't have a single opportunity up to now in these 3 games I played to really use the extra attack from the 5-point Dany, but I would have a lot of opportunities to remove tokens. So
Wait, how do you do that? Do you never get 2 attacks from opening? Like, activate NCU, take swords, and then second NCU Dany? Or nothing like that?
Yeah, up till now, my opponents were smart enough to then do things that forced me to not take the extra attack with me I mean, I won all the games, so it probably was the right decision to not use the extra attack. But I just didn't have a good moment in those 3 games. And I played the list with the other Danny before sometimes, and I just felt better with the other one.
Okay, maybe this is the case of just the fact of her being her helps you, because then your
The thing is,
opponent.
maybe it's because of Graven too a little bit, because you have issue commands in the deck as well, so you have opportunities for extra attacks there, so maybe you don't really need the extra anything, but maybe it's because of my playstyle, I'm not sure.
Maybe. What are you running Grey Worm in? What do you need?
In Brazen Beasts,
Ooh.
because I wanted 8 activations, but that's actually quite nice too, because you then have Sentinel and you can use issue commands and still have the option via Sentinel to maneuver up or even charge. So if you position correctly, that's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, that's like the issue. The most default choice for Grey Worm, I feel often is Unsullied, either Pikeman or Swordsman, but you don't really want to use issue commands like then.
Exactly, yeah. And I really like him in the Brazen Beasts because with the what's the card called where you get stronger every round?
Battle Endurance, obviously.
Battle Endurance, yeah. With Battle Endurance on top and Counter Strike from Grey Worm and Boldness and Courage and the Motley Armaments, they can get really crazy in the late game.
Yeah.
I mean, they only hit on 4, but you get the rerolls from the Battle Endurance already very early, so
yeah.
I really like that unit. It's fun to play too.
Yeah. It is funny because back when Battle Endurance was seen a lot, like with Eldon and then with Harman, Grey Worm had it, but like still was one of the worst commanders in the game. And the same with Harden on Belwas. And then they still got nerfed, like the Harden on Belwas, and removal of range attacks from Battle Endurance. So like they had all the toys, but just not enough to so they can play them.
But I really think with the last patch, with the last patch, I think it got better. You can play the infantry commanders better now in Targaryens since the season 5.
What did the last patch change for melee commanders in Targaryen?
For a lot of the infantry commanders, they changed some of the commander cards.
Oh yes, the big.
And that already. I mean, you see Skahaz now, right? And yeah, I mean, Belvas and Baristan, you still don't see a lot, but they got playable, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not on the highest end, right? But for normal mid-range games, they are quite playable now.
Yeah, okay. Now that you mentioned it, yeah, that makes sense. The removal of just the fact that the cards don't give up VPs if things go badly now helps a lot in playing them.
Yeah. And some of the cards just got plain big buffs. Like especially on Skahaz, the Queen's Law, it's such a strong card now.
Yeah. It was ruled that it works on the player that has the card attached turn, so no offensive abilities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you can just take out the punch of an offensive unit completely.
Yeah.
And here again, I think Skahaz lists with Brazen Beasts in them make sense a lot too, because you can combine the Sentinel charge with the Queen's Law card, and then it gets really crazy. Then the enemy doesn't have defensive abilities as well against the Brazen Beasts.
Okay.
Brazen Beast charge.
Maybe let's go back to a game for a moment.
Yeah,
so we see.
To say,
Elvin
things are happening.
Taking the the side point with his Outriders, and now we see Leon's Khal Drogo activating, playing Adrivad. This is a rare thing to see, I would say. I don't remember the last time I saw this card being played, actually for the first effect, and charging into Screamers. And yeah, other is
I
I
mean,
don't think much change on the board. So that's what.
But so
70?
Skahaz can't see them, right? Yeah. So that's a little
Oh.
mispositioning
Yeah.
from Elmin. Oh, and there, yeah, that's
That
some damage
looks
going
like
through.
6, 7, 8 wounds. Oh yeah, 8 wounds, and then a panic with this.
7.
1 from Khal.
Yeah, sure, one from Khal. Yeah.
And panic failed for what? I think.
Yep, it should.
Maybe they are.
Well, maybe he's in the
Maybe
tree.
they are
I'm not
outside
sure.
of Crossbow. Yeah, that might be the case.
Could be right.
And now, I'm not sure if we saw. I don't think we saw both Swift repositions from Armin, but he has only 1 card on hand. But okay, maybe other screamers cannot charge here. No, it looks like they can fit here. So we'll see. But yeah, if he can make the charge, he really threatens Armin's position to remove a unit on his on opponent's tempo round. And even if he does, you still get other screamers to counteract here. So yeah. This charge was way better than the last charge we saw from Khal Drogo in those games. The 2-1 charge that he failed.
I mean, in the last game, like he tried to go for his main central unit, and I think this is the better approach to try to put the pressure on one flank.
Yeah, I mean, he
and
did.
If you,
yeah, sorry, go on.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Just
he did also try to pressure Skahaz a bit, I think, with those shots. So he did waste resources here. Okay, and we see Elmin Screamers hitting back, but just for 1 hit. Did we see... No Xara token being used here. But yeah, that makes sense. You are probably not expecting to do a lot of damage to Khal. And even if you do use Xaro here, Leon will just respond with his own Xaro token to reduce your ranks back to 1.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if Elmin just did his positioning a little bit differently there, then maybe Leon would have thought twice to do the charge, right? But yeah, it's just like so that he can't see him with Skahaz, so...
Yeah, you probably are not taking this charge if Skahaz can see you right away.
I mean, maybe you still would, but without the tempo turn, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because you can't really... your Outriders are activated already, you can't shoot the flank of Skahaz, and then, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, curious to see what Elmin will do into this position.
Yeah, he now went on the objective with the Outriders, no shot, right?
Yeah, but that happened before.
Not sure about that actually, because Leon still has the Screamers there.
I mean,
so I'm not so sure how much this will do for him.
I don't think you are charging with Screamers here though, because Elmin will have last activation. Oh no, he will? Yeah, he will. So if
I mean, does Leon have the horses?
Yes. No, Elmin. Sorry, Elmin
No,
has
he
the
doesn't.
horses.
I thought maybe with swift reposition, if he has one, and then charge the flank of the Outriders. But yeah, without swift reposition, it won't be. He already used both, yeah. So yeah, then this won't happen.
The thing is, if you even take this charge, you are probably going down to just 1 rank with Xaro. Or you need to use your own Xaro preemptively.
Yeah, sure. But on the other hand, if you get 6 wounds through, you will contest the objective.
I'm not sure if that's really likely with Fortune Seeker and the 3 here.
You're right.
But yeah, this we see him using his left Screamers to now move aggressively into Almin territory. So yeah, this makes sense. If Khal Drogo gets tied down, you can finish the job with Screamers. Oh, and yeah, we see Almin going for the center objective. Oh, so he probably accepted that he will be losing his Screamer unit there.
But then but now I think, that's interesting.
Maybe-
We'll see what he will do, because if Leon gets through there, he'll open up his rear a lot. So he'll probably, and that's what he's looking for now, probably get the Screamers over there on this side. But now I probably would take the charge on the Outriders if I were Leon. If he goes into the middle of the Screamers.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because if Skahaz moves to the middle, it opens up a place for other Screamers to charge in onto Khal Drogo. Yeah. And this way you can basically, like, if you are getting charged anyway, you might at least get another charge in. So yeah. That's the issue is Xaro really hinders damage output in those lists. If he, manages to reduce your rank.
Xaro weaken tokens from Miri, and probably the defensive, the Queenslaw card on top. Yeah, it can take out a lot of
steam
offensive
from Screamers. Yeah. And yeah, here is Screamer Call tied down. Yep. Ooh, do we see Almin going for a charge? Oh, we probably do. So, onto Outriders.
And that's a 6, so he is in. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's maybe the right choice to do than just stand on the middle there.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't see this option here, but it's hard to tell without measurements. I mean, yeah, if you position in the way that you end up on the objective, you can make the charge anyway. You either get in some damage or just end up on the objective and probably pass your panic with a tree nearby. And Fire and Blood being played, probably for... I mean, you take Vicious in this situation. Or as I mean, you take both because you have horses. Sorry, it's really hard to tell those Targaryens apart.
Yeah, he just gets both, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And 6 hits.
6 hits, yeah, saving on 6s. And I assume... this is nice suddenly.
Probably should reroll this, yeah. Oop. There's already
on a 6. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't need Vicious for that? But
no, that hurts.
Oh, and you heal back up because Skahaz has fueled by slaughter? No, that's not this Skahaz, sorry.
No, the attachment has fueled by slaughter.
Oh, wait, but did he just charge block himself there? I think Screamers cannot fit into this unit now. I mean, but then you still have a charge on Khal Drogo and maybe second charge on Outriders. Oh, and we see...
Yeah, I'm actually not sure why he aligned like that with the pikemen. I would have aligned differently to the other side, probably.
Yeah, you probably want to go to the other side so the Screamers cannot block themselves. Maybe he just missed it. I think it's easy to miss here.
And on the other side, you can do a retreat onto the objective.
Yep, that's true.
No.
But yeah, he doesn't have any cards, so we can tell he doesn't have sudden retreat.
No, but just, I mean, for future options.
Yeah, for sure. We do see Leon Screamers going onto Almin Outriders, and we see Unstoppable Advance being used to reroll 1 on a charge.
Yeah, that's like I said, now the charge makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he can't be charge there. There goes the
another unlucky
on Elmin side.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, they are 1-for-1 now, so I guess that's fair.
I mean, that's like that's how I like games, especially if you have very offensive armies. Like we are only in round 2, and there are already 3 units on the field that are heavily damaged.
Yeah.
Maybe the first one even going now.
Yeah.
But I think he will charge Drogo, or will he? I mean, I probably would not charge Drogo here and try to go for the Outriders.
I think charge on Drogo makes sense. So you at least tie him down. Like,
Yeah,
otherwise
sure.
he just kills you and teleports behind you. Did we see any Xara tokens being used? No. Only the one earlier from Leon. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, what's going on here?
So he's.
Okay. So that looks like 2 up charge now. Maybe you can reduce it up to
Minus.
No.
No, it's.
Okay, so he just takes 2 up. Okay, and makes it.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay. And do we see Xaro being used here? That's a big question here. Yeah, so Elmin uses his own Xaro, so now Leon doesn't want to
Leon
use
just
it.
keeps this
Yeah.
one.
To keep the 7 ranks. Okay, and that's 6 hits and saving on 6s because of Sundering and Flank. Yeah, really a lot of wounds removed quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, here we see Leon doing his magic with dice. It doesn't work for him though. It doesn't work out for him. Yeah. This time that's a pass panic? Yeah, that's a pass. Even without the free.
Yeah, and now, I mean, M&S tempo, so it's gonna be interesting.
Khal might be going down here, and if not Khal.
Yeah, and again, then maybe Leon should have tried to wait, but I mean, on the other hand, you can't really wait, right? Then you will just get charged by Elmin.
And the charge was really nice. I think the one onto Screamer Co unit. So yeah, maybe he could wait a bit longer with that. But yeah.
I mean, it would have been obviously nicer if you have tempo round after that.
Yeah, obviously, but
yeah.
The question.
On the other hand, I mean, really staying behind is maybe it's not an option for a round more.
It's just the question now is because those attacks that will happen now can go both ways. So yeah. Okay, and with Fire and Blood maybe not. So we see Elmin opening with Varys on swords, playing Fire and Blood onto his Screamers, and using another Xero token to secure full ranks on his attack.
So he is trying to, he tries to go for Drogo here.
Yeah, I assume this will end up in a kill on Khal. Unless Leon rolls double 6, maybe. Nope, that's a Khal gone. Wait, is even double 6 enough? I'm not sure.
No, I think he even needed to make 3, right?
Question now is.
But Sundering Flank, he should be. No, they only have 4+
yes,
defense.
Now they have 4+.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, Screamers here are blocked onto Elmin Screamers, so he cannot overrun, even if he has this card. So, yeah.
Thing is, Leon really has to do a counter kill now somehow, relatively fast.
I think that's easy on the 2
at least in this
Screamers.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the question now is, do you just activate and go for it to just make it safe?
Yeah, that's a tough decision.
Go bags or stuff like that. I mean, Miri bags also would heal a lot on on his Outriders.
Yeah, but then you are getting Jorah charge into your Screamers, so I mean, but Elmin is out of Xaro tokens, so that also helps for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah. So I think it's hard now to keep alive all of his units and get a kill as well. That's really interesting course of action. See, those are fun mirrors. Even in Targaryen mirror, you get a lot of killing. Just everyone wants to kill someone. And yeah, we see probably Tac Repo being used or just being measured by Elmin.
But what for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see him try to block the overrun here. Maybe with some clever positioning you can avoid Leon Screamers overrunning from one Screamers into other. Okay, no, so he just goes for heal on Outriders. Yeah, makes sense. You will be getting a lot of attacks into Elmin still. So.
And he does it with
Xaro.
Xaro,
So
yeah,
he
to
has
get a token.
3 tokens, yeah. Okay, yeah, that really helps him stay alive here.
Oh, is he playing Salt Orders?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought he's attacking with Outriders for a moment.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But he would have to be crazy to do that. Only 3 hits onto Elmin Outriders. But yeah, that's 3 wounds. And with another fail, we might see Outriders going down here.
But only 3 hits is that's frustrating for Leon, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what I meant. It's getting close then.
Yeah, and a lot of dice lag coming into play here. Okay, and yeah, we see a past panic to heal up 1. But yeah, I mean, Elmin can still put up a weaken onto Leon Screamers now, so. But now the positioning from Shafepate does come into play. It becomes quite annoying because Leon Screamers are still charge blocked. Yeah, and you're. Yeah. But then you.
Yeah, but I mean, if Elmin kills the Outriders too in this round, then Leon maybe already needs to kill 2 units.
Yeah, but you are still getting your tempo round in the moment, so.
Yeah, now he has tempo then, yeah.
And Elmin cannot save both of his units now. Like, if he saves Outriders, I imagine Screamers will just kill opposing Screamers. God, they really need to start picking different units. It's like really hard to describe what's going on when everything is Screamers. Okay, so we see him just going for letters with Miri. And a weaken onto Screamers. Did he just heal 3 on his... Oh, yeah, Varys token used onto Outriders. Okay, now it becomes really hard to kill those Outriders. Did we lose you, Thomas, or did you mute yourself?
Sorry, no, I'm here.
Okay.
I just don't have anything intelligent to say.
Last time when we were doing that, I think we lost the other persons talking, so yeah, better to be on the safe side.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And now we have Leon turn.
Yeah, what will he do?
Just 2 wounds on Screamers. It cannot go that bad, right?
Yeah, he maybe should just go for it.
I mean, you probably don't have many other outs. Wait, oh yeah, so Are screamers activated? Ooh,
Ah,
yes, they're
Queen's Law. Yeah.
okay. But yeah, they are already vulnerable, so it's just the case of hitting 2 times with weaken. And you have 8 dice
And
now.
he still has the Blood of the Dragon, right?
Yes, correct.
Active, so he has this.
Okay.
And he has a vulnerable token on the screamers, right? On the enemy screamers. Yeah, that should definitely be enough normally.
I mean, yeah, but dice can be dice. I assume, yeah, we see weaken being spent here.
I mean, that's always the thing with
You see?
on, that's crazy. Weaken tokens can be so fucked up.
Weaken tokens are scam. Okay, one save.
There is the 6, but
Not
he has
converted.
okay,
Okay,
5
no.
plus is enough for him, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
5
that's
plus because you
but
don't
that's
have.
only fair. That would have been really unfair if this unit survived too.
I mean, it is what it is. But here, the Skahaz cards are really coming into play here. It seems like he has all of them whenever he needs them. So yeah, I mean, Leon needed that to stay in the game for sure, but it still is not looking great for him. It's just a question: can you get a kill on Outriders? And I mean, yeah, and his Outriders are like I don't see them staying alive from all of that.
Probably not, yeah.
So he will be using another unit. Maybe now he'll get a lucky attack onto Elbin Outriders and secure a kill this way.
Okay, these. Yeah, and he attacks the Outriders, I guess.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Elmin is this answer that's just not activated, and that would be the end of it. Yes.
Only 4, wasn't that 5 hits?
I'm not sure what happened. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, he's dead anyway. Interesting.
Yep. And that's what 2 points for
It's a real free bloodbath, right?
Yeah.
Around 3.5 units gone. I like to see it.
Yeah, it looks like Elmin might take home this one as well. Oh.
Yeah, Leon really kind of needs to get through those Outriders now.
Yeah.
Which will be hard with one attack. I mean, he has tempo turn. Yeah, he has. So he will be first next round, but...
Yeah, but his other skills are not in...
He lost an activation now, right? So Emin will have the last one.
Yeah. And his screamers are not in great spots, so... They cannot really help now with that.
Yeah. Yeah, if Emin manages to get the Outriders now out of melee by the end of the round, then Leon's tempo round won't be as good.
Oh, we see another assault orders being played. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That can help for sure.
That helps him, yeah, definitely.
Especially that Alvin cannot.
He really kind of needs
put out any more. Oh God! What is?
Oh my!
Whoa.
That really hurts to see such rolls because.
And then he passes his one save. Do you even use a vulnerable for that?
Oh, I don't know. That's so fucked up. If I were Leon, I would really cry inside now because I mean we all had situations like that, and it's just such a bad feeling.
Yeah.
If something goes so against all probability.
Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
bad
sure.
rolls sometimes happen, and you cannot do anything about it. Oh, but yeah, it really hurts to see. especially that he used assault orders for that. So now Elmin knows that the board is completely safe. Okay, and what do we see? Oh yeah, so we do see him spending a vulnerable token, just so Outriders can heal it back up with Fortune Seeker. Yeah, it's really interesting. I might have to reconsider my view on Skahaz. The thing that Elmin does with him here is it's really nice to see.
Yeah.
Skahaz being so good now.
I mean, you have a quite nice anchor unit for the center and can still combine it with a lot of mobility from Targaryen units. And his defensive control-y cards really enable him, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wonder how much the fact that he got them in such a good situations helped. Because, I mean, I think it's fair to say that he was a bit lucky with his card draw here.
Yeah.
But the Outriders shot might have not even done much. Honestly. Okay. And, okay, we see crowns up from Elmin Xarot. Yeah. So now Leon just has one unit left to activate, and we see another Eye of the Watch. Oh wait, that's okay. That's Eye of the Watch, so -1 attack die for this turn. Yeah, Leon has to activate them now, so it's really unlikely that you kill them now, but maybe. And Elmin still has 2 cards, so yep.
Yeah, I mean, if Leon doesn't kill them now, he's really kind of forced to activate
7
charge.
dice. Why is that 7 dice attack?
I'm not sure. Oh, again, such bad rolls. If either of these units performs, I'm not sure.
Okay. I mean,
attack already was very bad again, so I guess doesn't hurt too.
Yeah, but it looks like a mistake from them. What do we see? No Xaro token. Yeah, but it's still only what 1 wound total. With,
man.
Yeah, Fortune Seeker heal. Oh yeah, that will hurt for sure.
That's not looking good.
No. So, but I think there might be one out, kinda from Leon. He would need to activate his other screamers on top of next round. Charge into Outriders, and then maybe he can get an overrun into other unit to kinda make up for the lost wounds. But now the Outriders can just activate and also
why doesn't Leon? Oh, he did. He used the he used the Xaro token. I thought he did, but he did. Okay.
That's only 4 wounds thanks to Xaro. And okay, panic pass.
Good.
Then now I really want to give a try to Skahaz. He seems fun.
He will draw back. Yeah, the cards are really crazy good, I think. So why not play him? And the attachment isn't bad as well. Like Insight is meh, but Mark Target is always nice to have, right?
Yes, kind of like bootleg Warcry. I mean, kind of better Warcry, but only for vulnerable. Okay.
Yeah, at least it's safe and you don't have to make moral tests.
Now this the random hedge becomes really annoying because that's -2 if you want to charge the Jorah Screamers. God, yeah. I think that might be it for Elmin.
Yeah, and even, I mean, Leon would need a lot of luck to get in there already. I think he needs a 5 maybe, the way it looks, maybe a 4.
Yeah. But that's what, like an hour of a game now? So yeah. this is really fast game. It's also nice to see.
Yeah,
For
some games. I mean, if the engagements happen so early, then yeah, sometimes it's over quite fast.
we see another Queen Lao being played,
And then on the Queens,
and Leon.
so no sundering for those guys.
Yeah. So we just see Leon activating.
Yeah, Leon why is he activating?
I mean, he probably has to attack with them now if he wants to,
Yeah, but why doesn't he just take the swords?
because they probably die then to activation from anything, I'd assume.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you probably just want to get an activation out of them. And like,
Yeah,
if Elmin then would respond by charging with, let's say, Skahaz, because he has biggest chance to kill those screamers, then Leon could just try this random charge with other screamers and get a kill, maybe. I don't know. That would be my line of thinking. Oh yeah, and Mikkel points out.
yeah, probably to just get the activation, right? Or what's Mikkel saying?
Mikkel points out that also there is Varys token. So yeah, you probably don't want to lose random wounds here. Okay, so yeah, he just goes for attack.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mikkel. So that's what, 5 hits and saves without sundering, so only 4. And panic on 4. Okay, and stubborn tenacity wound into Leon.
Hmm.
Yeah. So in the hindsight, I guess the Khal Drogo charge wasn't that good. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, what you probably have to do is just step back and wait for your tempo turn, tempo round. But
the issue is
not so sure. I maybe would have taken the charge too, because it seemed like a good plan to put a lot of pressure on that flank. And yeah, Elmin got a little bit lucky with that long charge there on the pikeman, so maybe Leon didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
The obvious thing would be just to go into the middle objective with them, and then yeah.
But I guess maybe there isn't that much that hurts you if you wait here. Just I don't think.
I mean, you lose control over the middle, over the center of the battlefield. That's what happens.
Yeah, but so then you are just hoping to get that back once you on your tempo round. So you just try to not lose too much, resources from Elmin tempo round. So yeah, I'm really curious to see the players' view on that. What will Leon have to say about his decision?
Mm.
I'm not sure if I wouldn't consider going for horses here, just to get the other screamers a bit closer to the fight, because we are not winning without them. Man, this really hurts. Your whole tempo round is gone, and you've done nothing.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh, but we see field control being played, but that's just 2-inch shift. But I mean, it does help in some way, so. And he can also have his other unstoppable advance, so maybe then he can try to get like a long charge. Didn't he move through the hedge here? Hard to tell.
No.
I for sure hope he didn't.
It didn't look like for me, but not sure.
Yeah. But that's still 6-up charge into Outriders. I mean, if you make it, that's huge. So this is probably why I would consider taking the horses myself.
Yeah,
Let me see. Okay, no hedge here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I think it will still be 6.
Yeah, I mean, good that they checked this.
Maybe like this.
No, like in real life that would for sure be a 5.
Oh, there he should be on a 5, right?
No, because you need to. Oh,
Look,
maybe.
there it was 1 pixel over the white line. The beauty of tabletop simulator.
Yeah, in real life you don't get that. You just pivot wrongly and then it's 4 up and easy.
Yeah.
That's so-called Polish pivot. Oh, did he make it? Oh,
Oh, interesting. Okay, some hope sparking here.
yeah.
But it's just fair. I mean, the Skahaz had the 6 charge and made it. So,
But okay, also there is
ooh,
one
and here
argument.
come the hits too. For
Yeah.
once, screamers hit.
Big roll by big guy. Yep, that's correct, Alec. One thing about taking bags instead of taking horses. If you let opponent take bags, that means he will get Xaro token, and this way, like Outriders are on 5 wounds, so I mean no, but you have your own Xaro tokens, so it shouldn't matter. Do we?
Yeah, I didn't really look at it during the game, but did they use their Miri heal?
Pretty sure they
Didn't
did.
Yeah, but I mean, probably they are good players.
Yeah.
They
Here we see Unstoppable Advance being used for the weekend token, also rare side. Yep, there it is. It does help, but well, shame for Leon that he didn't have overrun.
Yeah.
But he's still taking 2 attacks, 3 attacks with tempo round onto his screamer, so that still might not be enough. So what do you do now? You do have weaken on both enemies, so I guess you just pass with Baristan and then weaken again with Miri. And you
think
Yep.
Maybe Leon over the course of the game could have made better use of Baristan there too, but I'm not sure about that because I don't really...
Baristan is really tough to use in Targaryen Mirror.
Yeah, I know, I'm sure, yeah. True. I think you probably want to influence a lot of your own units versus Scars.
I guess, yeah. I mean, blocking Jorah Takripo is for sure obvious choice. And
Yeah, sure. I mean, in very early, obviously, that made a lot of sense. But after that, I didn't really keep track of what he did with Baristan. Just came to my mind that we didn't really see Baristan blocking a lot more than this Swift Triple,
yeah,
right?
it's tough to block a lot of things. With like keeping the peace, you cannot really save yourself, like in the Outrider situation. Oh, maybe you could... No, because he started with Xaro and then his second NC was Baristan. Okay, sorry. Not to abstract your view of the attacks. So yeah, the second NCO was Baristan. So with this order, you cannot put the Baristan NCO before
There's a panic.
Eyes of the Watch come into play. No, that's a pass. And this was, yeah, a Jorah attack. And now we see Miri.
Healing, yeah.
Yeah, healing 1 and putting back the weaken. Maybe with lucky weaken now he can survive, but it will be. I don't think it's really likely. Especially
he needs to survive 2 more attacks, right? So
and Xaro token doesn't help you against this unit.
Yeah, it does nothing. But at least they are weakened now, so maybe.
Yep. This is really what you want to see from the final game. The really close game by both sides.
Also and bloody.
Yeah,
Like no waiting around.
that might have been the issue. And how many? Oh, that's still 7 hits. That's annoying.
Yeah.
And one save from Leon.
But he's weak, vulnerable too.
Oh,
Come
double
on,
6.
nice.
So he stays at. Oh wait, what? No, he stays alive
He
on
should
1.
stay
But yeah, now he would need to
yeah.
survive the other one.
Nick.
But pass
I
on
mean,
5.
if he rolls a 1.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Huh?
did we see? Oh, vicious from the inside. The ability you insulted a moment ago. I hope you rethink your opinion now, Thomas.
This.
Wait, do we see Overrun being played? Oh, okay. So I think that might be it then.
Can he even overrun? Can you see him?
I think he can.
Yeah, he can look. Yeah, from here he should. Yeah, from the other angle, it looked for me like he maybe can't see him, but he should be able to.
So yeah, I assume they are just talking about the game now, and in a moment we'll have them here.
Are they concluding it already, or
I think it's likely, but no one has called it yet.
they
So
could just roll some dice, right?
yep. Yeah, don't know. I don't have any more information than you do.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, with Overrun here, it's probably the game then. I mean, so even if Leon had his own Overrun, it wouldn't change much here. Because you are not killing that unit in one charge. Most likely. Okay, nothing, no information from them. So yeah, the positioning in the first in the early rounds is probably the most important factors here. One of the more important factors here. Okay. Oh, come on, guys. Don't keep it all to yourself. Come share with the audience.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what they are talking about. They could just follow through now, just do the charge and do another attack from the swords. And then you will see if they are gone or not.
I mean, it's okay. Yeah, they are here. Yep, so
okay.
I think that's it. Let me get Almin over. Wait, how did you do it?
I can also do it.
Yeah, my Discord. Okay, yeah, it's not really working. Well, congratulations. Well played to both of you, and congratulations to Almin. I assume you decided to call the game here.
Yeah, there was an overrun coming, and he's opening with swords, so I'm taking 2 8-dice attacks. Don't need to roll that one out.
I mean, even if he rolls nothing, I don't think you are really coming back from this one.
No, that's that also.
Okay, so yeah, then congratulations to Almin for winning the preseason finals, and you did win with Leon twice, so now it's irrefutable that you did play better. So congratulations. So maybe let's start with Leon. Leon, how did you feel going into this matchup?
I mean, I feel like last time I played, I really blundered the game away. So I was going to not make the same mistake again, but maybe again being too overconfident with Drogo. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed now with my performance again. I
Okay,
feel like I
yeah.
didn't learn the best lessons out of the first game.
Yeah. So, what was your game plan going into the game with this scenario?
I mean, honestly, I think I really need Drogo to kill his weak screamer units. He has, and he should be good at that. And
He did like 8 or 9 wounds, right? Like, he did fine.
I mean, I think maybe maybe he rolled a bit below average there with panicked, vulnerable, the extra wound.
I did pass the panic check, but you hit like 7 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, with crit blow, that's probably below average.
After that, the round later, the one assault order attack that was really.
Oh, it was crap.
Think you only made 1 or 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think I never really think that the dice like win or lose you the game, but it can make a difference. Like I think I could have played this better. Like I don't need to give him the screamer charge into swords opening with Drogo at all. Like I feel like if I want to go aggressive, maybe I should activate my screamer units first because they're kind of disposable, I feel like. And if he wants to spend all his Zyro tokens killing the screamers while I'll kill his other screamers, I feel like that's a fine trade for me.
Yeah.
Basically, at the beginning of the game, I kind of want to just burn all of his defensive resources until Drogo can just go around and murder everybody.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like I got a lot of resources early. I got these both his defensive cards that disallow me from using
keeping the peace. Keeping the peace.
The NCU ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And I also got a few. I think I got 2 Varys tokens out.
It was I did them on 2, 3, and 4.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like again I was kind of fine until he hit the 6+ charge. That was that was suddenly then not so fine because and Drogo died. I didn't expect this. I thought Drogo his drawer unit would try and rescue his outriders.
So I wasn't expecting the Outriders to last that long, like against the multiple assault orders, but I was hoping that they'd kind of you'd charge me with Zyro, you'd do a bit of damage, I'd heal for 1, you wouldn't kill them in the follow-up attack, so you'd have to do 3. And instead you had to do like 5 or something stupid.
Yep. Yep. That's kind of what happened. So one question though, Leon. Why didn't you did you consider more aggressive approach with your left screamers on round 1? The ones next to Drogo?
Yeah, maybe I should have gone further up, but then his screamers will just
chill,
not go that far himself, right? Yeah. And he's never going to let me get his flank anyways. So I thought with my right by attack, I'd be perfectly fine with just running up and then dealing the last few wounds on the screamer. But maybe I overestimated my my damage as well.
Yeah, that might have been the case. Okay, just a quick interruption. Guys, if anyone of you in the chat has any questions to the players, that's a good moment to ask them. And yeah, now for Elmin, congratulations for winning once again. It was really interesting to see Skahaz being used so well. It did feel at the moment like you have all the cards you need in the perfect moments. So
sometimes
yeah,
that game was a bit funny because I got the 2 NCU cards early, which can be really good and really bad. Getting them at the same time can often be really awkward because you kind of only want to play one around. The exception would be against the Outriders, who kind of want to shoot and run away and just do everything. So it was okay having them both. I definitely felt the luck gods when I got the second Fire and Blood at the top of the round. Because I was fortunate, very fortunate. I got the 6+ charge, so then I used my Fire and Blood on that to mess up the Outriders. But I was very strongly considering holding on to it to kill Drogo. And I was like, well, fuck it, we'll see what we get, and got the best possible card.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
But the six blew the game out because like Drogo dying is bad, obviously, and I didn't know that he was going to die when I did that kind of. It wasn't a Hail Mary charge. It was just to get them out of the way. Basically, if I rolled a 1, I could still charge with the Screamers. If I rolled anything else, I get onto the flag. And if I roll a 6, I feel like a genius.
Yeah, there's like no harm in taking the charge, and best case scenario, you make it. Yeah. So
Exactly.
That's what we assumed about it.
Yeah, and so it kind of blew the game out because then it stopped him from being able to play from behind.
Yeah. But for the game itself, what was your game plan or like mindset coming into this game?
It's hard to have a game plan with this with Khal and also against Drogo because I need to know what cards I have in hand to kind of dictate where I can position things and how aggressively and whatnot. So you kind of have to be quite flexible. But realistically, and part of the reason I played Clash of Kings, because that was my choice, was that I wanted a slow-ish scenario. Obviously, Drogo can just clean up and take 1,000,000 points by himself, but I figured in the other scenario, he could just play wide, and I don't like that, and he would just delay and chip away and delay and chip away. This way, I could kind of play a little bit central, and, he has to engage at some point, and we'll see what kind of defensive tech we have, and he possibly popped his aggression a little bit early, and it gave me that charge and an attack off the swords, and then blew it out.
Yeah. That's a really fair point, I feel. With Clash of Kings, you can easily contest 2 objectives, I feel, and with Game of Thrones, you still contest 2 objectives, and so he just takes the other 3.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Drogo is 10 times faster than Khal, so it's a downside in Clash that he can obviously get around and do a lot of murder, but it's also a downside in the other one. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Was there anything that you were particularly afraid of from Drogo? Like
charging you in the face and just winning the game? Being a really massive IQ guy and just charging?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
But I mean, from watching the game, my question to both of you maybe is, was it really the right decision to take the charge, Leon? You opened up the engagement, but you opened up the engagement when you had no tempo round after that, right? So does it boil down to that in the end, that it wasn't, maybe you just delay one round, you try to delay one round?
I think that's easier for me. But when I charged him, I was kind of tunnel visioned on his other screamers going to the other side. Like I don't know.
Yeah, for me too. The right flank from your viewpoint was a bit surprising. The things that went down there, from my viewpoint as well.
Yeah, that's really fair. I think the charge, once you did the charge, it looked really good for you because here's Skahaz can see you, and then it's hard to charge with other units. It's like it did look like a winning play from your scenario, but it turned out it's quite the opposite. Because then Skahaz can be moved away easily, and then you just open up your Drogo flank. So
Yeah, and I never wanted him to be Skahaz to be doing the flanking himself, because he then opens up his rear to just the universe. So I kind of wanted him to run onto the flag regardless. It just depended on how aggressive he was and where his screamers on my outriders ended up.
Yeah. I'm wondering though in what order I need to activate then that round, because I thought if I activate either of my screamers first, they will just get punished.
Well, I can't
Maybe
really
playing a
fight
bit
them,
slower, grabbing the left side objectives with my other screamers. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's a reasonable line of thinking, because this way you still have Drogo to answer if he decides to punish your screamers, and he cannot really charge Drogo. Like he'll just lose this combat.
Yeah, I think what happens is I take the 2 flags, you back off, and then you just dumpster on whoever's in the middle, and possibly if it's the outriders are on the other flag, you can dumpster on them. But I think if like 3 of your units go on my spearmen, like they die.
Maybe
Yeah, I like my thinking was like I was just gonna let your spearmen be spearmen, but then they rolled a 6 and got engaged.
Charge.
Easy, don't worry about it. Fucking galaxy brain, guys.
Once again, Georg's spearmen didn't work out. They did.
Maybe I shouldn't have went so aggressive with my outriders. I thought let's kind of force you to spend the resources. But then you had the card twice, right? The keeping the peace, so I couldn't run away.
Yeah.
That really like fucked up your tempo, right? In that round when he played both of the keeping the peace, and then you took the engagement and didn't have a tempo round on top of that then, and in the end, then it just seems like a slight disadvantage maybe, but it adds up in the end, I think.
Yeah.
And I was really expecting Drogo kind of at least survive, or like crushingly win that side. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you do it on your tempo round, then it's like easy kill for you, and then you just walk away home.
Especially after he's already like once he's played both keeping the peace. I kind of I should recognize at that point that he basically can't play around the Drogo charging into swords anymore. And should just take the tempo out of the game. Him scoring 2 points in the middle, that's whatever. And on his side, that's like fine, right? I'm just going down 1 point.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have lost control over the center for 1 round, maybe, sure, but I guess maybe that's the sacrifice you have to make.
Just not losing a unit. Just not losing a unit on your tempo, on his tempo round is more important, probably.
Yeah.
Because then it's really hard for him to like get an opening for a kill once you get activation advantage. You can just jump around Skahaz for as long as you want. So I think that's all questions that I had. Thomas, anything from you? Guys, do you have anything to add regarding the game?
I just can repeat, well played, Elmin, and congrats to winning that first online circuit. I think that's quite a big win for you, and I just hope to see more of you guys in the future.
It's been a great tournament.
Yeah, we were talking about your history with online tournaments, because I felt like you haven't popped out a lot before this preseason. I'm not sure if that's right. Maybe we just missed each other. So
I won 3 or 4 in the last 6 months. but they're all the little ones.
Okay.
Like I live in Australia, right? We don't have real tournaments, so it's just what's online. So they're all just the little ones that I play.
That makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
but you did really well.
yeah, congratulations for doing so well in multiple tournaments and for proving yourself in this one. So also as a reminder to anyone watching, as a part of prize for winning the first place in the finals, we have a starter set of player's choice as a prize. And we do have...
Chris will have to send it to Australia. Nice.
Do you have idea what you want to get, Elvin?
I'd probably get Brotherhood, actually. I have pretty much everything else.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, they are nice.
I
and
don't know
annoying.
if
to be honest.
I don't know if we can get them. Yeah, we'll see. I might get something else. It's fine.
Yeah, I think Daniel is handling this part, so he will be contacting you, or if he doesn't, you can
Awesome.
contact him. So yeah, okay. So I think that's it from me. So if we have nothing else to add, then we can close it. So thank you everyone that participated in the preseason, and thank you for what.
Yeah, thanks for running.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next
Very
season.
much.
We hope to start somewhere around patch season 6 dropping. So yeah, we'll be in touch. You know where to find us. And
Lovely.
yeah, for anyone that missed this game, it will be later available to watch on Hits and Crits YouTube channel. So be sure to check that out. So yeah, thank you everyone, and see you around. Bye.
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 Thanks, everyone.
Come for the hits and stay for the crits.